There are hundreds of anti-aging serums out there claiming to fix wrinkles, but only a handful of ingredients actually have real backing behind them. These 7 honestly rank among the best for wrinkles, and the last one combines 2 of the most talked about ingredients into one serum. Today, we're going through 7 of the best anti-aging serums for wrinkles, breaking down what each one actually does so you can pick the right one for your skin. I'll leave the links to everything in the description below, so check that out if you want to grab any of these. If this is your kind of content, go ahead and subscribe now. 1. Retinol Wrinkle Serum. Have you ever wondered why almost every best for wrinkles list starts with retinol? A retinol wrinkle serum is one of the most highly rated picks in this category because it works by speeding up skin cell turnover, basically helping your skin shed older cells and bring newer ones to the surface faster than it would on its own. You apply it at night on clean, dry skin, starting just a few times a week to let your skin adjust. Drugstore-level retinol serums usually run $15 to $25. What it's genuinely good at is texture and fine lines. With consistent use over a couple of months, a lot of people report smoother-looking skin. The honest trade-off is the adjustment period. Retinol commonly causes dryness, redness, or peeling early on, and it also makes skin more sun-sensitive, so daytime sunscreen becomes non-negotiable. It's best for someone who's patient and consistent, not someone hoping for overnight change. Retinol serums in general tend to get praised for long-term results, with the most common complaint being the initial irritation phase before skin adjusts. Next up is the antioxidant that pairs really well with retinol in a full routine. 2. Vitamin C Brightening Serum. Do you love the idea of a serum that tackles dullness while also protecting your skin? A vitamin C serum is one of the most talked about picks for aging skin, working as an antioxidant that helps defend against everyday damage from sun and pollution while also brightening tone. You apply a few drops in the morning under your moisturizer and sunscreen. Prices land around $15 to $40 depending on concentration. What it's genuinely good at is evening out tone and adding a bit of glow, which is often the first noticeable change people report. The honest trade-off is stability. Vitamin C can lose potency once opened, especially if exposed to light or heat, so it needs proper storage and shouldn't be kept much longer than a few months once opened. It's best for someone dealing with dullness or uneven tone alongside fine lines. Vitamin C serums tend to get praise for that brightening effect, with the common complaint being that lower quality formulas oxidize quickly and become less effective. By the way, if you're enjoying this, tap subscribe. I've got a lot more honest reviews like this coming. 3. Peptide Complex Serum. Can you imagine a serum that works by literally sending your skin a signal to produce more collagen? A peptide complex serum is one of the most surprisingly useful picks in this category. Peptides are small chains of amino acids that act as messengers, encouraging your skin to support its own firmness. You apply it once or twice daily, often layered under a moisturizer. These usually cost $20 to $45. What it's genuinely good at is firmness and elasticity over time, and it's typically much gentler than retinol with far less irritation risk. The honest trade-off is that peptides tend to work more gradually and subtly than retinol. So, if you're looking for a dramatic, fast change, this isn't usually it. It's best for someone with sensitive skin who still wants an anti-aging ingredient without the irritation retinol can bring. Peptide serums tend to get praise for being gentle enough for daily use, with the common complaint being that results take longer to notice than more active ingredients. Don't forget, I've got the link to this one and the rest down in the description. 4. Hyaluronic Acid Plumping Serum. Ever wondered why so many instant results serums are actually just hyaluronic acid? A hyaluronic acid serum works by drawing moisture into the skin, which helps it look plumper and can make fine lines look less noticeable almost immediately. You apply it to damp skin, then seal it in with a moisturizer to lock that hydration in. Prices are usually $12 to $25. What it's genuinely good at is instant visible plumpness. This is the one on the list with the fastest noticeable effect. The honest trade-off is that it's hydrating rather than truly anti-aging on a structural level, meaning it doesn't address collagen production the way retinol or peptides do, so it works best as part of a routine rather than the only step. It's best for someone who wants that quick, hydrated, dewy look, especially for dry or dehydrated skin. Hyaluronic acid serums tend to get praised for how lightweight and fast-acting they feel, with the common complaint being that in very dry climates, it needs to be paired with a heavier moisturizer or it can pull moisture from the skin instead of adding it. Up next is an ingredient that's become a favorite for people dealing with both wrinkles and redness. 5. Niacinamide serum. Have you ever seen one ingredient that seems to show up in almost every gentle but effective serum recommendation? Niacinamide, a form of vitamin B3, works by supporting the skin barrier while also helping even out tone and minimize the look of pores. You apply it once or twice a day, and it layers well with almost everything else on this list. It's one of the more affordable options, usually $10 to $30. What it's genuinely good at is calming and evening the skin while still contributing to a smoother overall look. The honest trade-off is that niacinamide is more of a supporting ingredient than a dramatic wrinkle fighter on its own, so it's usually best combined with something more targeted like retinol or peptides. It's best for someone with sensitive or redness-prone skin who wants a gentle daily step. Niacinamide serums tend to get praised for being well tolerated by nearly all skin types, with the common complaint simply being that expectations should stay realistic since it's a supporting player, not a standalone fix. Quick reminder, I've got links to everything we've covered so far sitting in the description. 6. Bakuchiol serum. Do you love the idea of retinol-like results without the irritation retinol is known for? Bakuchiol is a plant-based ingredient that's often marketed as a gentler retinol alternative, working through a different pathway but aiming for similar texture and fine-line benefits. You can typically use it both morning and night, unlike retinol, which is night only. Prices usually run $20 to $35. What it's genuinely good at is being much gentler than retinol while still targeting similar concerns, making it a solid entry point for retinol-sensitive skin. The honest trade-off is that the research behind Bakuchiol is newer and less extensive than retinol's decades of backing, so results may be milder or slower to show. It's best for someone who's tried retinol and found it too irritating, or who wants a daytime-safe alternative. Bakuchiol serums tend to get praised for being well tolerated, with the common complaint being that some people don't find the results as strong as traditional retinol. And now, the one that combines two of the most talked about ingredients into a single step. 7. Multi-peptide plus retinol night serum. Can you imagine getting both peptides and retinol cell turnover benefits from a single bottle? A multi-peptide plus retinol night serum is one of the most highly rated picks in this whole category, since it's formulated to combine retinol's texture benefits with peptide's firming support in one nightly step instead of layering two separate products. You apply it at night, following the same gradual introduction as a standalone retinol. This is the higher-end pick on the list, usually running $35 to $60. What it's genuinely good at is efficiency, getting two well-established anti-aging ingredients working together without a multi-step routine. The honest trade-off is the price and the fact that it still carries retinol's typical adjustment period, so sensitive skin needs to ease in slowly here too. It's best for someone who already tolerates retinol well and wants to simplify their routine into fewer steps. Combination serums like this tend to get praise for convenience and results, with the common complaint being the higher price point compared to using single-ingredient serums separately. So there you have it, 7 serums that consistently show up when people talk seriously about wrinkles and aging skin, each bringing something a little different to the table. Whether you want gentle daily support or a more targeted nightly routine, there's a fit somewhere on this list. If you want to check any of these out, I've got every link down in the description below. And if you found this helpful, go ahead and subscribe. I've got a lot more honest skincare reviews coming your way. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.